So before I start this video, I wanted to summarize my last video that I made literally one day ago. So if you haven't watched it or you've seen the disclaimer and clicked off of it, I don't blame you. But I am going to summarize it as fast as I can. So I decided to describe how I feel about the Splatoon 3 coming out, the 3 trailers shown off, and my thoughts as a longtime player. Basically, it has been receiving negative and positive feedback, but I know from now on I can't do that as of right now. So I apologize for that video for those that really find it more so disturbing and just a different side of me, so to speak. So I apologize for that. So from now on, I will be making Splatoon 3 videos, but only positive until we get the game. When the game comes out, of course, I'll stream it, play it, do as much as I can. Yeah. Moving on from that, I know I don't want to be like every other YouTuber, but I have looked at my analytics. And the ratio of my subscribe to not subscribe, it's pretty bad. So if you do want to subscribe, it helps out, or leave a like, anything you want to do. Without further ado, let's get into the intro. So the basis of this video is why we should not quit on Splatoon 3. Opposite from my last video, these are reasons why we should not quit and why I judged the game way before it even came out, so it's my fault. Let me get into this. Number one, this is the third game in the franchise, so with that being said, Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 have both been successful in gaining new players, competitive scene, well, really nothing, but anyways, competitive scene, Splatoon content creators, lots of things like that, engagement, it's really good. We came a long way from a very budgeted game where these squids were actually supposed to be rabbits shooting each other. I think that's really cool. So we came a long way. Once again, Splatoon 3 only showed off 3 trailers so far. I'm really hyped about it, honestly. From my last video, it may seem like I really disliked everything about it, but trust me, I love the game. It helped me. So of course, I'm just really hyped about it. Really hyped with what Nintendo's going to show us. My second point, well, like I just said, 3 trailers were shown off, one being Salmon Run, one being parts of the hero mode and some more gameplay, and the third one being the announcement trailer. I did those completely out of order, so please flip those and you'll know what I'm talking about. So with those trailers being shown off, they shown off all the weapon classes, including the new Splat bow, excuse me. They showed off new spawn points, more customizations, 2 new stages, a new story mode, Salmon Run returning with new bosses, new UI, lots of things like that. Just some minor details, nothing really crazy. Like, we haven't seen idols yet. We haven't seen legit gameplay of in-game online aside from Salmon Run. Just things like that. We've seen the plaza, Splatsville, but we haven't seen our character actually walking around in the plaza. So there's lots of things to be revealed. Oh, and maybe even DLC, but not when it releases. Trust me, that's not going to happen. But yeah, there's lots of things that have not been revealed yet. So I was getting ahead of myself. So yeah, number 3, as I just mentioned as well, we haven't seen legit gameplay. And the only gameplay we've really seen is one special, which is the crab tank. We've seen it has a rapid shot. It has a like a charge shot. It's pretty cool. So that's like the only real gameplay we've seen with the UI. That wasn't Salmon Run. It could change because that's what Nintendo likes to do. For example, like Splatoon 2, we had lots of music, the beta music, and then when we got to the real game, it changed. Which personally, I prefer that the beta music over the actual music that we have now. Even if it's just little instruments in the background, I still prefer that over the actual game. So Nintendo is bound to make changes, so nothing's definite. With Salmon Run returning, that means there's lots more lore going to be revealed, even a huge twist in the story. Like I said, Salmon Run was not supposed to return, but it did return, and like I previously mentioned, this is what someone said to me. Little Buddy is more so a companion, but not a pet, which, let's be honest, he's a pet. But with that happening, it really confuses me, as well as other people, and I think that's a pretty cool twist the more I think about it. What good is a world if you know everything's gonna happen? So, you know, it keeps players surprised, it keeps fans surprised. So that was a really cool twist, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do, as well as the new stages in Salmon Run. If there's like more new modes, that big King Salmon, whatever that is, like, there's just lots of things to be excited for, and I realize that now. And my last point, 5, another hero mode is going to be revealed, and I feel hero mode is the best mode in Splatoon throughout the first game and pretty much the third game too. In the first game, it was amazing seeing how this squid shooting ink is gonna get the world back to normal right after the Great Turf War. I know I'm saying this so wrong. Free the Great Zapfish, power our city, just things like that. It's really cool. So we are gonna get another hero mode. They did show off some of the hero mode, not actual gameplay, just, you know, like graphics and stuff, things in there. I think it's pretty cool. They even showed off a spaceship. Even they introduced mammals connecting with the octolings, which is weird. But there's nothing to be mad about. There's nothing to be surprised about. It's Nintendo, it's Splatoon. Splatoon is super duper wacky, and that's why I love the game. Also, the story mode is probably going to be what happened after Chaos versus Order. We're going to find out what happened to Marina. We're going to find out what happened to Pearl, because they have not been shown in both of the 3 of the trailers at all whatsoever. So we're going to see what happened to them, if they split up from Off the Hook, if they're going to come back together, if one of them died. I don't know why I just said that. I made it sound so sad. But yeah, we're going to find out. And like I said earlier, and what I want to make a video on is possible DLC in the future too. Congrats, you made it to the end of this video this time. I hope this was a huge improvement from my last video, and I really do appreciate all the people that take the time to watch my videos, whether they like them or not. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you do like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe whether you're new or returning. Let's fix that ratio, and I will see you guys in my next video or stream. Also, let me know in the comments, what are you excited for?